Video. Today's video is a question I found online. Is that can you run a successful blog or website without you buying a .com? Okay, so here's my answer. So if you could get a .com, that's the best. You should get it. Okay, .com, the number one domain extension to get. Now, if you can't find, let's say you have a business name. This is why you have to get your business name solely based on your website. When you start a business and a business name, excuse me, make sure that your .com is available, because when people go to your website, they're not thinking .net or .io or .org. Okay, they're thinking of a .com. All right, so keep that in mind when you're starting a business or a blog or a website. The .com is the best. So before you even think of the domain name, make sure that .com is available. But let's just say you already bought one, and then or the name you have is taken, and you go to that .com, and it's not even a real site. So the next thing I would get is a .net. Okay, a .net is okay too. A .net is pretty good. A .org is pretty cool too. The .org is more educational, but I own rotogrip.org because rotogrip.com is a bowling site, and I want to create a bowling blog. So I bought rotogrip.org. Now, the reason I bought that, to keep this in mind as well, the reason I bought that domain and I'm going to build this up is maybe one day I could partner with rotogrip.com. I own the .org. I own the .org and they don't have the .com. Maybe one day they might buy a .com from me. Or if I get enough traffic to the blog, they might partner with me, say, hey, look, we own rotogrip.com, you own the .org, you got pretty good traffic, you're selling a lot of our bowling equipment, how about we partner together and make one company? So you got to think that way too. But the .org, is nothing wrong with .org as well. .net is cool too. And the .me and .io is some news coming around. I don't see a lot of .o websites, but they got .photography and stuff like that. If I could put .photography, probably not. Can you run a site blog without .com? You can. Get the .net. And this website here is called expireddomains.net. Okay, so this here has a lot of expired domains that you could look into. You can fast forward, and not fast forward. You go to each page. You can search by backlinks. And I bought a few domains from here too. This got 1.9 million domains. And you scroll through here, see if you find a website that you want to make your blog. But the best thing you can do before you start a website, I would get a .com. If you can't get a .com, get a .net or a .org. Those are the top three. Okay, nothing wrong with .net, but the .com is taken. Go to Google and see what is it. Is it an e-commerce site? Because somebody could have just bought it and don't do anything with it. It's kind of hard to have a .com blog. Let's say it's rotogrip.com and it's a big blog. It's hard to go against that with a .org and a big blog. So you got to pick your choose. It's really picky. So before you start a blog, find a domain name, look it up, get the .com, change the name, and make the name memorable. Remind you, make the name memorable. You want to have your domain name easy to remember. This is how I look at domains. Easy to remember, people can remember it easily. Look good on clothes. It could be on a shirt, it could be on a hat, it could be on some shoes, whatever, etc. It could be a bumper sticker, a window sticker, a car's door magnet. The domain looks good. It looks good. It's a remember name. Everybody can remember it. It's easy to brand. It's easy to spell. Okay, it's easy to spell, easy to brand, easy to remember. If we get all those things in consideration, that's why I bought the xking.com, because the X King could be anything. It could be on a shirt. It could be on a bumper sticker. It could be anything. It's easy to remember. It's easy to spell. There's no numbers in it. It's easy to spell. Anybody can spell VX King. Anybody can spell that. So that's easy. So remember, find something easy to remember, easy to spell, no letters, no hyphens. Get the .com. The .com not available. Type that into Google to see where it goes. Get the .net or the .org. Can you run such a blog? Yes, you can. But don't waste a lot of time figuring out the name. Spend an hour trying to find a name. But buy the domain. Get your hosting, which I use Bluehost. Get your hosting, which you can install WordPress in like 5 minutes, and get writing blog posts and get writing. Okay, I will link below the video. I'll link the blog to Bluehost if you want to get to hosting. But look out expireddomains.net as well, because you can find these domains that's available, has a lot of backlinks. They're old, they're older backlinks. To get some ideas, if you don't know what to get, there's some crazy stuff on here. But like VegasGamingClub.co, that could have been something I might would have picked up. Now, if I'm gonna make a blog about that, maybe, because Vegas Gaming Club, that may be something. If I know a lot about Vegas gaming, that could possibly be a blog or a website. The .co doesn't really matter. This one right here, Search Engine Console, that's pretty good. It has over 200K backlinks. Yeah, so that's what I would do. GameBuzz.de. I don't know about that one, but like I said, you go through here and you might find a gem in here. So if you lived in Vegas, or Vegas Gaming Club, somebody already owns it. Okay, but if it was available, that would be a good website to start. Because if you want to start, let's say you wanted to start a video game company, or a company that has, you go inside and you can play games, virtual reality, that would be a good domain to have. Vegas Gaming Club. That could be a club in Vegas for gaming. The .co wouldn't even matter, but it depends on the name. Something like that is great. I don't care about the CO. That's great. I like that. It's easy to remember. It can be on the shirt. It can be on somebody's hat. You could have it on Facebook, a Facebook page, VegasGamingClub.co. You could promote it. It's easy to spell. It's not hard to spell. It's not super long. That's perfect. That is perfect. Search Engine Console. Maybe that could be a site on game consoles. That could be a blog about game consoles. That's not bad. Search Engine Consoles. That's not bad at all. That looks pretty good to me. That don't look too bad. Search Engine Consoles. That could be a console. It has over 2,000 or 200K backlinks. So yeah, look at the backlinks though. On this site here, look at the backlinks before you buy these sites, because it may not be the best thing to get. But look at the backlinks over here. Once I load up, let's see here. But as you can see, oh wow, that could be a site. Or you could just buy it and sell it. You don't have to. It says here it has over 200K links. Yeah, I paid for all this information though, but it's a lot of backlinks. Okay, a lot of backlinks. That's a lot of backlinks. Jesus, they got over 200,000 internal backlinks. There's some of those are good, some of those are bad. But hey, I'm just passing along the idea. That's a lot of backlinks to that site. So, can you do that up .com? Yes, you can. Don't spend a lot of time with it. While you're at work, while you're driving, while you're at the store getting groceries, think about what your site will be called and find a domain. Okay, and one thing I do that you can buy your domain through Bluehost. You can buy your domain through GoDaddy. It doesn't matter. Just get the domain, set up WordPress with Bluehost, and start writing your first blog post. My name is Ty from SKing.com. Thanks for watching.